This is Reality Dispatch by Jim Mins.
He received the text message on the burner phone and retrieved the designated laptop from the safe at the back of his makeshift office. He had one job on the campaign, and it was important to his employers that it was conducted as swiftly as the orders came. He opened the laptop and switched the IP address over to a VPN. Although he was based in South Africa, some 20,000 plus miles from the campaign, he always liked to cover his tracks with extra diligence. He punched in the codes for the First National Bank of South Dakota. There he could access the latest deposits. $30 million divided into two accounts. That was $15 million each. There was one specific account allocated to each journalist. The campaign referred to them as journalists, but really they were just mouthpieces with a large audience base. The accounts lined up with Tucker and Dan. He cross-checked the account numbers with the codes listed in his encrypted folder. There, they would also have lengthy Ethereum wallet addresses. The coordinates aligned with Tucker Carlson and Dan Bongino. $15 million each, he said aloud. He had not made a down payment to either man just yet. It made sense that the sum was so large. The source of the money was an unknown quantity to him. In fact, it would be dangerous to know its exact source. Look what happened to Cohen, he would caution himself. Nevertheless, if he were to be subject to an interrogation, he would suspect it was amassed through donations. He lined up the transfers from the account to buy as much Ethereum as could be purchased. Once the transactions were complete, he distributed them to Bongino and Carlson's crypto wallets. "Enjoy payday, fella," the man said, as he closed the burner, clamshelled laptop. He took out the Nokia burner and punched in a tick emoji, signaling a completed transfer. In the morning, he would check his own Ethereum account to assess another deposit. This time, it would be directed at him for his services. He was told by the boss man's son, who shared his name, how important he was to the entire operation, how, if they ever regained the White House, his services would be instrumental in all sorts of international affairs. World leaders would depend on his services. He grinned at the opportunities that would await. He ignited the engine on his car and switched on the Uber app to his personal smartphone. He would begin his shift at the airport on this day. It was always busy at the airport.
For more stories of fact-based fiction, head to jimmins.substack.com.